Hi class, so this is my short lecture on lesson 15 on eighth notes. So as you can see, if you add a flag to the stem of a quarter note, it becomes an eighth note. Alright, and two or more eighth notes are connected by a beam. In 2/4, 3/4, and 4/4 time, eighth notes are equal to 1/2 count for two eighth notes. Count 1 and or say TT. Okay, some people TT works better. For me personally, 1 and works better. Okay, so again, eighth notes are equal to 1/2 count. The half count. Two eighth notes equal to 1/4 note. So two eighth notes, 1/4 note. Four eighth notes equal to a half note. Eight eighth notes equal to one whole note. Okay, so eighth notes can be drawn this way with a flag, or if the flag is attached to stem when the note is up high here, it looks like this. Or you can use a beams in pairs or in fours. Write 8 single eighth notes on your own. Here, write 2 sets of beamed eighth notes. And let's see here. And in fours, pairs and fours. Take some time, pause this video and fill it in. Okay, so I'm writing 4 eighth note with stem up, and 4 eighth note with stems down. Two sets of beamed eighth in pairs. I'm sorry, I made a mistake here. Okay, and in fours. Feel free to pause this video at any time. Okay, and now we're going to add stem with flags and beams to make eighth note as indicated. Flags, 2 sets in pairs, flags again, last but not least, 1 set in 4. Let's fill in the correct number here. How many eighth notes to make a quarter note? 2. How many eighth notes equals to a half note? 4. What about dotted half note? Remember the dot is half the value of a preceding note. So we have 1, 2, 3 count. How many eighth notes do we need to make it a 3 count? We need 6. And how many eighth notes for one whole note? 8. Okay, now we're going to write one note equal to the value of the notes preceding it. Half note plus 2 eighth notes, and we're going to write it one note, This is then, because 2/8 note equal to a beat of 1/4 note, this is a dotted half. One half note plus 4/8 note, we have 1, 2 beats, 3, and 4 beats. What one note makes a 4-beat note? A whole note. Now we have 2/8 note and a quarter, 1 beat and 2 beats. What note will equal to 2-beat note? 1 note, that is half note. What about quarter note plus a half note? 1 beat, 2 beat, 1, 2, 3. We need to draw 1 note to make it equal to a 3-beat. Dotted half. Okay, now we're going to complete a measure below using beamed eighth notes. Notice it says beamed eighth note. Okay, so we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We are missing 1 and 2 and we have 3 and 4 and. Half note, 2 beats. Next measure, we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let me zoom this in for you just a bit. Okay. This one is a little tricky. We have 1 and, we're missing 2 and. Now we have 3 and 4 and here. Half rest, quarter rest. 2 and. Now we're missing, we already have 1 and, 2 and, 3 and, 4 and. I understand this was really fast. So if you have any questions, you have my number, you have my email, you have access to Schoology message, so feel free to message me at any time, okay? So that was the end of lesson 15.